Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Once again from the Advent Health Arena here at the Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus in Wesley Chapel, Florida, as we bring you the U.S. Amateur Basketball Hoopseen Florida Cup 1. Joining me, as he has been doing all afternoon and doing an incredible job at it, got Kelvin on the play-by-play. Johnny Torres doing your color analyst, as we have Miami City Ballers taking on Tie Select, or Team Select, or Team Tie Select. There we go. All right. Here we go.
Three-point attempt is no good. Rebounded by number 0. Miami City Ballers with their first bucket by Jaden Silvera, and they take the early lead. Here comes Team Tie Select. Three-point attempt is shot, no good. Dario Hardo with the ball, pushing it up the court. And he'll draw the foul. Hey, Johnny, we got another exciting one here. This time, this is the 10th grade matchup. What are you expecting in this one?
Yeah, again, I mean, here's where we really start to see the caliber of players, you know, that, again, in a year, maybe even 2 years, are going to start to be some of the best players in the state of Florida, if not the country. And so, you know, we're getting a sneak peek at some of the best basketball talent that Florida has to offer.
No doubt about it. All right, three-point attempt by Vasquez. No good on that one. Tie Select on the board. Here's number 77. He's going to swing it out to number 1. Ooh, and he gets the three-point shot. 3 made by Jordan Bryant. 3-2 early in this one.
You know, I was going to say Miami City Ballers early with the, with the shots. Obviously getting the first points on the board, but Team Ty looking to step it up here.
Oh, and big man Silvera draws the foul. Got a little nicked up on that one, but I think he'll be all right.
It looks like he might have tweaked his ankle a little bit on that one there, but he also drew the foul. I was going to say that he's the tallest one out there, but actually number 23 from Team Ty looks to have a couple inches on him.
Oh yeah, that is Jordan Bryant. Silvera at the line, shooting two. Missed the first one. Can't get the second, but they get the rebound. And number one, Yendrick Vasquez with the putback, as it is 4-3 advantage Miami City Ballers. Samuels takes it to the rack. Shoots the mid-range jumper, can't get it, rebound, and draws the foul. Number 34, Anthony Brown draws it. He will go to the line to shoot two. Anthony Brown looks like he's a little bit bigger too now. This kid looks...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Keep in mind, these are 10th graders, so the size, this is around this time of their development where the growth spurt starts to kick in.
That's right. Well, and you see the disparity between those that have and haven't, and not that necessarily affects their game, but again, there's a lot of adjustment that also has to take place, as life takes its course. You start to stretch out both vertically and horizontally, and you have to start to adjust to, a different body type.
All right, ball's in play. 1 point game right now. Miami City Ballers on the inbound. Gets it to to Silvera. Vasquez swings it to Haro. 3-point attempted shot, no good, but he did get fouled on that one. I think that'll be 3 free throw attempts. Yep, foul there. Lucas Piedra will take the free throws.
Well, and for those people who've been joining us all afternoon and was watching last game, when we had Jerome Reed doing our color analysis, it really, he made a really good point that I hadn't heard before, which is that, you want to, obviously you don't want to commit a lot of fouls, right? But at the same time, in a tight game towards the end of the game, you also don't want to have too much room in the foul category, because strategically that could work against you.
All right. Mabel to make 2 of 3. Here comes Ty Select on the offensive end. Swings it out to Samuels. Gets it. 3-point attempt for Team Ty Select. Can't get it to go, but they maintain possession. Bryant on the ball. Gets it to number 11, Kramer. And Bryant draws the foul and will get it, gets the and one, and will go to 1 for 1 free throw attempt. Nice strong take by the sophomore.
Well, and it doesn't surprise me that so far, most of the free throws, most of the fouls have been committed on the biggest guys on the court, because I think the other players feel like they can take it, they can handle it. And so let's foul them early.
All right, can't get the and one free throw. Miami City Ballers taking the balls up the court. Walters with it, swings it out to Haro. He's going to get it to Piedra. No good on the 3, but Silvera with the rebound, but can't keep it. Here comes Kramer taking the ball up the court. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. Hero with the rebound. Hero pushing it up. Hero in danger. Avoids it.
Great management skills there.
Silvera with the strong take. Can't get it to go. Early on, we're seeing good defensive play by both teams, but the steal out of nowhere and takes it all the way to the rack and finishes the layup. Joanne Walters with that steal.
Yeah, great visibility there on the court. And great job with a clean finish on that layup. Nice three-pointer there, too.
Gregory Samuels with the three. 8-10 ball game. Hero bringing it up the court. Silvera on the post. Back to Hero. Silvera setting the screen. Piedra, corner three, no good. Oh, but Piedra gets it back, gets blocked by number 34. Anthony Brown. Here's Walters taking it all the way. Kramer taking it all the way to the rack. And they've opened up a 4-point lead. Yendrick Vasquez gets it. Walters takes it to the top of the key. Gets it to Hero. Back to Walters. Back to Vasquez. Will swing it back to Walters. Joanne Walters with it. Gets it to Vasquez. Vasquez will shoot the three and hit it.
You know, in the key or down the lane, we'd certainly see Ty Select being much more aggressive on the defensive side, and I think that's what's helping them so far. But, yeah, you can't let them get looks like that on the outside.
Kramer ain't able to get the layup to go in, but he did draw the foul. Kramer to the foul line to shoot two. First free throw attempt is good. Second free throw attempt is good. Opens up a 3-point lead for Ty Select. Here comes Hero taking it down the hole. Swings it up to Piedra. Corner three. No good. Grabs his own rebound. He's going to swing it to Walters. Walters will take it to the hole. Swing it to the corner. Hero stepped out of bounds. Ball goes to Team Ty Select.
I was looking forward to him finishing that move there because he had such great height, especially for his stature.
Brown on the drive. Kicks it out. Kramer for three. Hits it. And they've opened up a 6-point lead. Timeout called by Miami City Ballers. Or actually, no timeout. As they bring the ball in. 6-point game for Miami City, for Team Ty Select. Miami City Ballers bringing it up the court. Walters shoots the three. Gets them 3 points back. You got a three. I got a three. It's a 3-point game. Love what I'm seeing offensively.
I think number 11 for the Ballers is going to be a problem.
And a strong take by Anthony Brown, which puts the lead up by 5. Here's Walters. Gets it to Hero. Thought about the three. Uses the screen. Here's Vasquez. Vasquez guarded heavily. Back to Hero. Then he finds Silvera. Throws the ball away.
Miami ball.
Miami ball. It was a slight deflection. Miami will retain possession. Hero has it. Back to Walters. Walters with the mid-range jumper. No good. Anthony Brown with the rebound. Here comes Kramer taking it to the rack. Kramer hits, finds Bryant. Jordan Bryant. Oh, hard foul there. Gotta wonder if they will call a flagrant on that one. Bryant slow to get up.
Seems a bit shaken up. They're going to go with the regular foul. He's going to go to the line.
Gotta question that one. I would have thought that could have been a flagrant. Hit the ground really hard on that one.
He's coming out for a minute.
All right, Vasquez with the ball. Swings it out. Gets it to Hero. Back to Walters. Finds Piedra on the blow block. Gets it to Vasquez. Step back three. No good. Rebound Anthony Brown. Brown doing some work on the boards early in this one. Kramer will shoot the transition three and hit it. Evan Kramer getting it done early in this one.
Yeah, he got his whole bench celebrating on that one.
Silvera will take it down the post and will draw the foul on that one, and one for the big man.
You know, in the previous possession, I was going to say he wasn't being aggressive enough down under the board. There we see him actually show a little more aggression in finishing that move, and it paid off with a foul.
Silvera takes the free throw attempt, can't hit it. Off of Walters as Team Tie Select gets the ball inbounds.
Now he does have an interesting move for his free throws. He actually gets on his toes as he's shooting, as he's finishing the shot, which is quite interesting.
All right, here's Evan Kramer, Edward Brown with a nice spin move, shoots it over Silvera and gets it to go. Here comes Jawayne Walters. Walters swings it out to Haro. Swings it out to Haro, who's going to get it to Vasquez. Vasquez, corner three is up and good. Vasquez showing his range on that one.
Yeah, that was nice and clean.
Deep three. Answers right and out. That is Zach Spinazzola, and he gets that bucket to go. 9-point game. Silvera, Vasquez, mid-range jumper, no. Here is Walters, no good on that one. Rebounded by Team Tie Select, and Kramer pushing it down the lane. Kramer gets it. Number one again. He wants it and gets it. Spinazzola with back-to-back threes, and the lead has ballooned to 31-19. Team Tie Select getting everything they want from the three-point line. Hardo.
And they have to push back, or this game's going to get away from them real quick.
Piedra. Haro. Screen set. Walters. Gets it to kickball. Miami City Ballers trying to inbound here.
Well, they need to get on the inside because they don't have the perimeter talent that Tie Select does.
Tie Select. Silvera has it at the top of the key. Gets it to Haro. Haro driving. Swings it out to Piedra. Back to Piedra. Piedra corner three. No good. Hasn't been able to buy a bucket in this one.
He's getting there. Seems to get closer every shot.
Samuels swings it to Kramer. He shoots the three. No good. Rebound and draws the foul. That is number 4, Austin McDonald.
Yeah, I don't know. Contact is contact, I guess, but.
Who was that on? Was it on 5?
Second free throw attempt. Rims out. 31-19, 6:35 remaining in this first period. Tie Select up big. Hardo gets it to Walters. Thought about the three. Swings it back to Hardo. Hardo for three. Rims out. Here's Samuels. Gets it over to McDonald. McDonald with the three. No good. Haro with the rebound and pushing it up. Haro. Hardo with the take. No good on that one. Anthony Brown with the rebound. Gets it to Kramer, but loses possession. Here is Miami City Ballers trying to get something. and gets it in. Silvera with the layup.
There we go. Again, doesn't have to get complicated. You don't have to get fancy. Go for the easy shots to close the gap.
No good on that one. Vasquez with the rebound. Gets it out to Walters. Walters dribbling. Gets it to Haro. Uses the screen. Haro setting it up. Tried to get it in, but here comes the fast break and the easy deuce for Zach Spinazzola as Miami City Ballers call a timeout.
I mean, Ty Select is really putting on the pressure defensively, but they're also making mistakes that's giving Miami the opportunities they need to get up on the board.
Yeah. It's roughly an 11-point game right now. Or, I'm sorry, 12-point game in this one. 5:19 remaining in this semifinal matchup.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a timeout along with the teams, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Johnny Torres joining you along with Kelvin Otang as we bring you some more great U.S. amateur basketball. The Hoopseen Florida Cup live from Wesley Chapel at the Advent Arena as the Miami City Ballers take on Team Ty Select.
Miami City on the possession here. Walter swings it to Piedra, who's going to swing it to Hardo. Gets it to Vasquez. Vasquez swings it to Piedra. Another three-point attempt. Can't get a bucket to fall here. Really struggling. Kramer with the rebound. And gets it out to Gregory Samuels.
Well, again, I think they're overthinking it. They need to go for the easy shots. They need to get as close to the board as possible.
And
Layups.
Jeremiah Cooper gets his first points of the evening. A three-pointer, and the lead has ballooned to 15. Piedra again attempts from the corner and finally gets one to hit. Answers for three of his own.
I told you it was getting closer.
Yeah, it was. 13-point game here. See if they can get a couple of stops. 3:57 left. Bryant with the ball. Here's Gregory Samuels trying to initiate the offense. Gets it over to Bryant. Cooper for three, no good. Vasquez with the rebound. Trying to set the tempo up. Loses the ball, but Haro does recover it. Haro uses the screen. Gets it to Vasquez. Vasquez in the corner. No good. Kicks it out. Samuels with the rebound. It's 2-on-2 break. Takes the hit. No good on the shot, but he will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty obvious push there. And again, Miami is trying to go for these three-pointers. They're desperate to close that gap instead of going what's going to work for them. Layups, jump shots. Go for those two-pointers that you know that you're going to make every single time rather than risking it with three-pointers where you're going to turn the ball over.
All right. Can't get the easy bounce, but Jordan Bryant with the rebound and gets it to go. 39-23. Walters with the pass. Gets it to Haro. Back to Walters with the easy layup. No good. Bryant with the Anthony Brown with the rebound. Here's Jeremiah Cooper from the top of the key. Gets it to Brown. Back to Samuels. Cooper. Kramer. No good. Walters swings it and loses control on that one. And substitution in. Austin McDonald comes in for Anthony Brown.
Austin, just start in high post. Just start there. Just start there.
And Zach Spinzola comes in for Gregory Samuels. Here's Haro taking it to the rack. Screen set by Piedra. Harlow loses control of the ball and will draw the foul. Possession belongs to the tie select. Kramer bringing the ball up the court to McDonald and throws it away.
I mean, those kind of mistakes are the ones that Miami typically capitalizes on. Let's see if they do that here. Again, size disparity here seems to be a little bit of an issue. You know, as we got Haro, we've got number 11. You know, those guys, they're quick, they're fast. You know, but again, you know, they're some oftentimes going up against a guy who's, you know, about a foot or so taller than them.
All right. Cooper thought about the three, brings it into McDonald, gets it to Kramer. Kramer with the take, no good on that, but will go to the line to attempt the 2 free throws. Ty Select is doing a great job of getting to the free throw line early in this one.
Well, and for Miami, the last thing you want is to have Silvestro have to come out. You know, you don't want him to max out on fouls, especially when we're still in the first half.
Second free throw attempt is no good. Walters with the rebound, pushing it up the court. He's going to go coast to coast, and Kramer with the block.
I mean, kind of going with a twist there on the layup. I wonder if that was necessary, but...
All right,
I mean,
Haro gets it. Vasquez, open three. No good on that one. Kramer with the rebound. He's going to push it up. Kramer swings it. Bryant, mid-range jumper, good.
Now they've got a 21-point lead.
They do. And we talked about this. If the lead balloons to 20, it'll be a running clock.
Yep.
Vasquez thought about it. Just elects to swing it out. Number 22, nice pump fake. Can't finish the layup. Bryant with the rebound. Swings it down to Kramer. Kramer gets the easy deuce. Ty Select having their way in this one early.
Well, the Ty Select fans are fired up. I mean, they can feel this lead. They know this team is really playing hard.
Oh, thought he got all ball on that one, but they're going to call the foul as Walters will go to the line and shoot 2. First three-point attempt is up and is good. He'll shoot the second one, and it's good, and we will go to halftime. Team Ty Select up big in the first one, 44-25. Kelvin Oting here with my good buddy Johnny. Johnny, what do you think has been the key in this one? I mean, it started out really close, and then Team Ty Select just jumped on them and never relinquished the lead.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you went from a team that came out early, started scoring early, and I think they just got a little too adventurous for their own good. They started going for shots that they didn't need to go for. Again, you know, you want to stick to those tried and true shots until you have a comfortable lead. And then at that point, you know, then you can start to try some things. But, you know, Piedra, for example, I mean, how many shots did he take?
I think he had more than 7 at least
right,
in that
from
half.
the outside before he finally nailed one. I mean, you know, that's stuff that you can do in the scrimmage or in practice, you know, but if you see the three's not working for you, maybe build up that confidence by getting some layups or some jump shots in first.
All right, but I got to highlight a couple of guys from Team Ty Select. I thought Jeremiah Cooper provided some great scoring off the bench. Zach Spinazzola had 2 back-to-back threes. Bryant and Brown are doing their great thing on the boards. Gregory Samuels really initiating the offense, and Kramer also hit a couple threes in this one. So it's been a total team effort for Ty Select in this one.
Yeah, look, and they're looking stronger as the game progresses. You know, at first they seem maybe a little either overwhelmed or not as confident as this Miami team, even though they came out here with a big boombox blaring, you know, during their warm-up. But, you know, we're starting to see that, they've got not only a good bench, but they've got a lot of guys that are on the upper levels of, you know, the height bracket for this age group. And that also, again, they're developing a faster game and a more aggressive game that seems to be shaking up Miami City Ballers.
All right, so as we head into the second period, what does Miami City's Ballers have to do to at least try and make this a contest again?
Well, I think they need to challenge Ty Select more. I mean, I don't feel that they're really pushing them as hard as they could be, you know, defensively to stop them from making some of these shots. You know, Miami City Ballers is getting a lot of opportunities that I don't think they're fully capitalizing on as well. But defensively is where I think they're leaving most of their opportunity on the table.
And if you're Team Ty Select, what do you just do? Stick with what's been working in the first half and just roll with it?
Yeah, keep that tempo up. You know, keep that pace of the game up. It's obviously working for you. You know, keep spreading out that Miami team. You know, we've been talking about that in some of the other games, you know, where if they spread the team out, it kind of weakens them, right? Because they're not able to get as close to the basket as they would probably like. And that seems to be holding them off from scoring. I mean, we saw some hints of perimeter shooting from Miami early on, but now that seems to have died off. And the only time they're scoring is when they're getting close to the rim.
All right, well, it's halftime at this point. Team Ty Select 44, Miami City Ballers 25. We'll return for more of this semifinal matchup when we return. For this has been the Florida Athletic Conference digital streaming service.
into the Advent Health Arena here at the Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus in Wesley Chapel, Florida, home of the U.S. Amateur Basketball Hoopseen Florida Cup 1. Excited to have you with us. Thank you so much for watching whenever, wherever you may be doing so, here on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can follow Florida Athletics Network on all of the popular social media platforms. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for more basketball action as we are going to be growing our partnership with U.S. Amateur Basketball. So we're incredibly proud and excited about that. We've got Miami City Ballers taking on Team Thai Select here as we begin the second period with a little bit of a broad score here as we've got Team Thai Select at 44 and Miami City Ballers 25.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for the Team Thai Select. They've been getting whatever they wanted offensively. Let's see if Miami City Ballers can make this a contest as we kick it on the way in the second half.
I mean, can they? Yes. They have the talent. They have the ability. We saw them scoring solidly early on. It's not allowing this Thai Select team to overwhelm them and allowing them to refocus on what gave them the early lead at the beginning of the game.
Silvera with the attempt at the deuce, but can't get it. Here comes Thai Select, and an interception by Walters, who takes it all the way to the rack and finishes it.
Great job.
Came in like
Well
a DB in football. Nice pick right there.
I mean, you can see that velocity. I mean, he's just so incredibly fast coming down the court.
Bryant for three, no good. Rebound by Vasquez. Good, quick three and out for them. Here comes Miami City Ballers on the attack. Walters gets it to Hero. Pedra shoots the corner three. Rough shooting night continues. Brown gets it to Bryant, and he's going to draw the foul.
Drew the foul, made the two. I mean, these guys are really capitalizing on their possessions.
Bryant will go to the line and shoot two for Thai Select. First free throw attempt is up and is good. Swishes that from the bottom of the net. Here's the second attempt for Bryant. Gonna shoot that one up and hits it. Gets both free throws. 19-point lead in this one. Roughly, 19-point lead in this one. Walters swings it to Vasquez. Gets it to Hero. Blows the layup. Rebound by Bryant. And here comes Jeremiah Cooper. Swings it to Spinazzola. Back to Cooper. Cooper with the corner three. Can't hit it. Silvera with the rebound. Walters pushing it up. Walters, he gets it to Haro. Drives. Walters, three-point shot, no good. Bryant with the rebound. $13:04 left in this one. Thai Select getting everything they want. Corner three is up and good. Spinazzola with another three. I think that's his third three of the game.
Yeah, and we are on a running clock. You know, once they cross that 20-point lead threshold, the clock starts running. Apparently Haro also running as they call travel on him there. But the clock doesn't go back to a normal operation until they close it down to a 10-point lead.
Corner three for Samuels. No good on that one.
See,
kicks it out. Shoots it, and he banks it, gets the bank to go, 52-27. Spinazzola is feeling it. Lead has ballooned to just a shade under 29 points.
Yeah, I mean, they can't. They have to figure something out here because the game is getting away from them. They still have plenty of time to make up for it.
Nice layup by Walters. Cuts it, and they're going to call a quick timeout. The lead has ballooned to over just 27 points. Ty Select not letting off the gas, not one bit. They came out of this one hot, and Spinazzola has 3 threes, got that bank shot to go in, and everything rolling for them right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're letting Ty Select take way too many shots, uncontested, especially out on the perimeter. It's just like open season. And so, of course, they're going to take it. I mean, they have the talent. They have the height. You know, there's no reason why they shouldn't be taking those shots, and it's working for them. Wrong one.
All right, timeout is over. 11:48 in this one. 27-point lead for Ty Select. Miami Ballers trying to get something to go offensively to get them back into this one.
Pressure is what they need. They need to add pressure to Ty Select to start to slow their game down.
All right.
They're giving them way too much room
All
to
right,
play.
Samuels bringing the ball up the court. Going to swing it to Brown. Brown gets it to Spanzola. He's feeling it. No good on that attempt. Walters driving down the ball. Loses the handle but maintains it. I think he might have gotten hacked a little bit on that one. Vasquez gets the screen by Silvera. Silvera at the top of the key. Mid-range jumper, no good. Rebound by Brown. Here comes Cooper. Plays it up to Silvera. Gets the alley. Spinazzola and gets the alley-oop. Great defensive play there. Mid-range floater, good for Walters. Cooper, 3, no good. Walters with the rebound. Swings it out to Silvera. Silvera loses the handle. Back to Walters. Walters with the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound Bryant. Gregory Samuels with it. Gets it to Brown. Brown, nice take to the rack. And the route is on. 56-31. Walters doing everything he can to keep his team in the game, but gets blocked at the rim.
I mean, right now, Walters is trying to carry this team and trying to get, more points on the board. I mean, can't do it himself, obviously. Silvero, is trying to do what he can. But, again, he needs to be taking it to the inside, again, and taking those shots that he knows he can make.
Oh, with the alley-oop off the backboard. Bryant with the slam, and they're just showing off at this point. That's going to be on the highlight reel.
Well, see, and again, Walters right there. He could have gone for the easy layup, got fancy with it, didn't go in. I mean, I appreciate the effort he's putting in. Obviously, he drew the foul, but, again, those are points that are now not on the board.
I gotta say, going back to that Samuels alley-oop to Jordan Bryant, that was a highlight play if I've ever seen one. Just shows you how much fun these guys are having out there. They seem to be getting everything they want offensively at the moment.
Yeah, well, and a play like that also takes chemistry, right? You have to really know your players. You have to know your teammates to be able to execute an alley-oop like that.
All right, Austin McDonald checks in for Anthony Brown. All right, right, here is the ball up the court. Samuels with a nice dish in the previous possession. Let's see what he can do here. Gets it to Bryant. He's going to swim it to McDonald. Gets it to Cooper. Back to Samuels. To Bryant. Vasquez on him. Bryant with the move. Spins. Lays it up. Draws the foul. And Bryant will head to the free throw line to shoot the deuce. Bryant's first free throw attempt will go up. And he'll miss the first one. Second free throw attempt. Up. Can't make both. Here comes Walters on the drive. Kicks it out to Haro. Haro swings it to Vasquez, but it will be a backcourt violation. And just a frustrating evening for the frustrating afternoon rather for the Miami City Ballers. They have an ill-advised turnover there. Giovanni Andrews checks into the game. Gets it to Bryant. Vasquez on him. Takes it to the back roll and hits the reverse layup. 60-32. I have to wonder if there is going to be a mercy rule at some point. Bryant with the rebound. Swings it to Samuels. But got it stolen by Haro. Fakes it, gets it to Walters, who will finish the easy layup.
Yeah. Again, that's what they need to focus on. Solid, fundamental passing and shooting that's going to get points on the board.
But this lead is really huge now. I mean, 60-34.
There's still 6 minutes on the board. There's still, I think, plenty of time if they truly focus and step up the effort.
All right, here is Ty T-Select. Good defensive play there. Walters to the rack, gets it to Vasquez, blows the layup. Can't get it to go. Kramer has it now.
Come on, guys.
Kramer driving to the hole, kicks it out to Bryant. I think that was a reach-in foul. 5:50 left in this one. Clock is continuously winding down, and I think that'll be a timeout for timeout in effect as we take a short intermission. 60-34, Ty Select leading. Got to give credit to them right now. They have not let off. They've continued to be aggressive. They're doing it defensively, and offensively they're getting whatever they want in terms of mid-range shots, taking it to the hole, and hitting their three-point shots.
Yep.
All right.
I mean, the thing is we're seeing this Ty Select team capitalize on the mistakes that Miami's making. Miami's playing a bit of sloppy basketball, and that creates opportunities for a team like Ty Select to not only take the ball but also score in opportunities and in times when they necessarily shouldn't be doing so.
All right. Evan Kramer is going to bring the ball in. Gets it to Johnny, who almost had another alley, but I think he might have gotten fouled on that attempt. I think he did get fouled, so he's going to shoot two. Could have been two alleys he could have had in this game, but you were right.
Foul on Miami's 22.
Yeah, Miami's 22. That was Alex Zubarin. And Bryant going to shoot these two free throws. He's going to hit the first one and hit it. 5:27 remaining in this one. Jordan Bryant at the line. Second free throw attempt is good. 62-34. Ty Select cruising right now. Walters swings it out to Vasquez. Shoots the three. No good.
See, in that particular situation, we saw Walters go in down the lane by himself. And so what do you have? All of a sudden, you've got three Ty Select team members on him when he's trying to drive down the middle.
Vasquez is able to get the three.
He's not gonna score
37-62.
that one.
Kramer is driving. Kramer loses possession, maintains possession. Here's Giovanni Andrews. Gets it to Bryant. Back to Kramer. He's going to swing it out to Giovanni Andrews. Andrews gets the screen. Bryant calling for it. Bryant is calling for it. He's going to set the screen. Kramer driving to the hole, gets blocked. And Silvera has an easy path to the lane. Can't finish it, but Alex is there to clean it up. Bryant taking it to the hole. Swings it out to McDonald. Can't get it to go.
See, here we go.
Haro, they have numbers. Gets it to Vasquez, who finishes it.
They're closing this gap. I mean, we're seeing more of a sense of urgency here by Miami, and it's paying off for them.
All right, Kramer driving, and he's going to draw the foul. Timeout. White one.
Timeout Miami.
Timeout Miami.
Why don't we
30-second
go ahead
time.
and take this timeout with them. We'll be right back on Florida Athletics Network with more basketball from the Hoopseen Florida Cup 1. Kelvin, 62-41, tie select ahead on Miami City Ballers.
Kramer at the free throw line. Gonna miss the first one. And can't get the free throws as Miami City trying to see if they can cut into this lead with just about 3 minutes left. Vasquez with the fake. Gets it to Haro. Haro with the drive. Can't finish. McDonough with the rebound. Here comes Ty Select. Number 2 has it. Swings it over to Vasquez, who gets the steal. Vasquez can take it all the way and does. Nice up and under move there. More defensive plays like that, they can get back into the game. Kramer, wide open 3, hits it. Vasquez on the drive, kick ball. No good on that. Here's Kramer. Takes it in. Gets the assist. Nice play by Giovanni Andrews.
I mean, you can't leave Silvestro back there by himself. Again, why isn't the team coming down to play defense? They're leaving Tide Select open with these opportunities to take more shots.
Josiah Bastian with the rebound, but loses it. Here's Walters trying to drive it. Gets it into Big Alex, who's going to scoop it in and score. 2-minute warning here. Ty Select in full control. Here's Anthony Brown, who got tripped up. Oh, and that is it. Game time. That'll be the game for this one. Ty Select win this one, 67-45. Dominant performance in this one.
Well, you asked about the mercy rule, and that's it right there. If with 2 minutes left in the game, if they haven't closed that gap, if there's still a 30-point gap there, then they go ahead and call the game at that point.
Well, it has been a good one for these guys. Ty Select move on to the championship round. Good effort by Miami City Ballers. They had some good looks in this one, but just couldn't get the shots to fall.
Yeah, they started off strong. Again, I truly believe they have the potential to have beat this team, to have won this game, but they just couldn't get it to all come together at the right time. again, you learn, and these guys still have plenty of time to learn from those mistakes. You know, that was a 10th grade team. We actually got varsity coming up next as Skill Center Elite and Swiffle, so, as we like to call them. Southwest Florida is about to take the court here at the Advent Health Arena on the campus of Wiregrass Ranch Sports. And so we're going to go ahead and wrap up this broadcast. We'll be live again in just a few minutes right here on Florida Athletics Network, live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Be sure to join us for the next game, as it is a varsity game between Skill Center Elite and Swiffle Hoops. Going to be a great game, I can guarantee you that, just looking at these guys warm up. So we'll be back with more with Kelvin and Johnny Torres here again at the Florida Hoopseen Florida Cup 1. All right, folks, like, subscribe, follow. We'll be right back.